Alright, so you've got a brilliant business idea. You're imagining your future empire, picturing your logo on billboards, and maybe even a private jet with your company's name on it. But hold up. Before we start picking out jet colors, let's talk money. Specifically, how much you need to get started and how you'll manage it. Because trust me, winging it is not a financial strategy. So, what exactly do you need to spend money on? Here's the deal. Starting a business isn't just about buying a fancy laptop and printing business cards. You've got costs like equipment, inventory, marketing, website fees, legal stuff. Oh, and don't forget taxes, because the taxman never forgets. Let's break it down. If you're running an online store, you'll need a website, domain name, and inventory. A food business? That's kitchen equipment, ingredients, and food safety licenses. A service-based business? You might need software, advertising, and, if you're fancy, an office space. The key here is to write down everything you'll need to spend money on before you even start. No surprises. Well, fewer surprises at least. Now, budgeting. This is where a lot of people get in trouble. They either overestimate how much money they'll make or underestimate how much they'll spend. And that's how you end up broke by month 3, wondering if selling your furniture is a solid business plan. A simple budget looks like this: fixed costs. The stuff you have to pay for every month, like rent, software, insurance. Variable costs, the things that change based on how much you sell, like materials or advertising. Emergency fund, because something will go wrong. And no, hope is not an emergency plan. One good rule: always assume things will cost 20% more than you expect. If you think your startup costs are $5,000, budget for $6,000. Trust me, future you will be very grateful. Cash flow is just a fancy way of saying, do I have enough money to keep the lights on every month? You might be making sales, but if you're spending it all before the bills are paid, you've got a problem, a big problem. Here's how to avoid the I'm making money but somehow still broke situation. Track every penny. Even that one-time purchase will add up. Delay unnecessary expenses. Do you really need that office space, or can you work from home for now? Get paid fast. If you offer services, don't let clients take months to pay. You're running a business, not a charity. So, to sum it up, know your costs, create a budget, and keep cash flowing in the right direction. Managing money isn't just about numbers, it's about making sure your business actually survives long enough to grow. Your next step? Download the Startup Cost Estimator and Budgeting Worksheet. Fill them out, be honest about your expenses, and start planning smartly. And remember, budgeting might not be the most exciting part of business, but you know what is? Not being broke.